picture this. You wake up tomorrow, scroll through the news on your phone, and see the headline, Canada officially becomes America's 51st state. Your coffee would probably spill out of your mouth, right? Because come on, Canada and the US, they're like that pair of siblings who love each other, but also can't stop arguing about whose hockey team is better. But what if it actually happened? Let us dive into the pros and cons of turning Canada into America's newest star on the flag. Part 1. The pros 1. Money. 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 First off, the economy. Canada's got oil, timber, and enough fresh water to make the US forget all about LaCroix. Combine that with America's massive economy, and boom, you've got an unstoppable financial juggernaut. Cheaper energy, bigger markets, and probably a lot more Starbucks in Canada. Sorry, Tim Hortons. 2. Super military team. Up. Now, let's talk defense. The US already has the world's biggest military budget, but add Canada's icy Arctic know-how, and you've got an unbeatable combo. Imagine Captain America teaming up with Captain Maple Leaf. Russia and China would definitely be side-eyeing that partnership. 3. No more border hassle. How many of you have ever been stuck at the US-Canada border for hours? Passports, questions, random car searches, it's a mood killer. But if Canada became a state, you could road trip from Miami to Vancouver without flashing a single passport. That's freedom, baby. 4. Cultural mashup. Hockey meets the Super Bowl. Poutine meets fried chicken. Drake meets Taylor Swift. It would be the ultimate cultural remix. Just imagine the food festivals alone. Part 2. The cons 1. Bye-bye, Canadian identity. Here's the thing. Canadians love being Canadian. They like their maple syrup, their politeness, and yes, their healthcare. Joining the US could feel like trading in all of that for reality TV and endless debates about guns. It's not exactly a fair swap. 2. Political headaches. Canada leans more liberal, the US is. Well, let's say politically spicy. Mixing the two systems would be like forcing two people with totally different Netflix tastes to share one account. Someone's going to be unhappy. 3. Economic growing pains. Sure, there'd be more money flowing around. But Canadian farmers and industries protected by subsidies might get steamrolled by American free market competition. Plus, who's going to explain the healthcare changes to grandma? That's a family argument waiting to happen. For awkward global vibes, if Canada became a US state, the rest of the world might panic. Suddenly, America isn't just big, it's huge, and you can bet some countries wouldn't be too thrilled about that level of power. Part 3. The reality check. Let's be real, though Canada's not exactly begging to join the US. And most Americans probably like having a friendly, polite neighbor instead of a roommate. But this thought experiment does show how deeply connected the two countries already are, whether it's trade, culture, or that little hockey rivalry that never dies. So here's my question for you. Would you actually want Canada as the 51st state? Or do you think it's better as America's cool, polite, upstairs neighbor? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Just keep it friendly, Canadian style. And hey, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this trip into an alternate